In a cozy little burrow beneath the roots of an old oak tree lived a unique mouse named Leo. Leo wasn't your ordinary mouse. He had the face of a lion, complete with a magnificent mane that rustled in the wind as he strutted about the forest. But Leo wasn't just unique because of his peculiar appearance. He was exceptionally strong. So strong, in fact, that he could lift small stones and push twigs with ease, tasks that for other mice would be an impossible challenge. His strength and his lion-like face made him quite arrogant. Whenever the forest animals gathered to nibble on acorns or share stories, Leo would boast about his might, often reminding them how lucky they were to have him around. "Who needs help when you have the great Leo?" he'd exclaim, puffing out his chest. Though Leo's feats were impressive, his arrogance rubbed many of his fellow mice the wrong way. They whispered among themselves, wondering why Leo couldn't simply listen and be kind, for his words often hurt even the toughest squirrel or hedgehog. One sunny day, as Leo was showing off his latest trick, an impressive tower of twigs, he began to cough. At first, it seemed like nothing much, but soon the cough grew worse, and Leo found himself weaker than he had ever been before. Despite his mighty appearance, Leo's body was now frail and tired. As he lay in his burrow, feeling colder than he'd ever felt, he realized with a sinking heart that he was very sick. He couldn't believe it. Leo, who had always been the strongest, was now so weak that he couldn't even lift a small pebble. Leo's arrogance had left him without any friends, as none of his fellow creatures wanted to be near him. They were all far away, thinking of his boastful remarks and unwilling to extend a paw in friendship. Day by day, Leo's strength dwindled, and despite his proud heart, he felt the loneliness creep in like a shadow. "If only I had been kinder," Leo thought sadly. "If only I had listened to them and shared my strengths." But it was too late. Leo's strength was gone, and with no one to help, his days in the forest whispered away. Leo closed his eyes and was taken away by dreams of what could have been. Dreams where he was strong and kind, where he was surrounded by friends. And one quiet night, when the stars twinkled like distant fairies in the sky, Leo the lion-faced mouse drifted away, alone in his burrow, a gentle lesson for all those who wandered the forest. True strength isn't of the arms, but of the heart.